Hi, I'm Zanny, and today I wanted to give my impressions on the changes made to the Hunger and to the Sword family of weapons overall. Once again, this will be a little less formal than usual. A lot of people have told me they prefer this format, and so I figured it wouldn't hurt to make another video of similar nature. But enough about that. Let's get right into the meat of things. The Hunger is one of the most iconic exotics in Dauntless, and it's had a pretty rocky history as far as balancing goes. With the arrival of patch 0.5.15, the Hunger's core mechanic, the Feast, was altered pretty dramatically to be more streamlined. As a consequence, many of the features that made the weapon a bit quirky and neat were kind of taken away, such as its unique hand grab attack that used to steal life at the very tail end of the Feast, along with its various damage bonuses from being both outside and within the Feast, such as having a 25% increased damage at max meter before the Feast. That was a pretty substantial mechanic in the sense that you would build your meter up and then you would never enter the Feast, so that way you could always have like a 25% damage bonus on top of having like a Predator bonus. If you want to see a more in-depth video of me covering some of the Hunger's older mechanics, I've left a link in the description down below to that particular video. Now, what do I think of the changes? It's kind of hard to say. My gut reaction after having played with the Hunger post-patch is to say that I enjoyed the changes overall, but I'm not sure if it's a feeling that'll remain. On one hand, a lot of the functionality of the Hunger has been made more accessible in order to improve its quality of life. On the other hand, the clunky mechanics that used to be associated with the Hunger gave it kind of its identity. No other sword really operated like the Hunger, but as a downside it saw little to almost no use for anything other than novelty's sake due to how cumbersome the mechanics were. Now that the Hunger has access to the new Overdrive mechanic on top of a slew of new features, such as the reworked health drain mechanic and the new lifesteal mechanic added to your attacks, I imagine it'll probably see way more use now than ever before, especially since the Feast also provides a 20% damage increase to all of your attacks, which is almost enough to rival the Riftstalker weapons in terms of power. Through the changes, it might have lost some of its identity, but I think it's been traded for more improvements to the usability of the weapon as a whole. And from my experience playtesting the weapon, I feel like it's a worthwhile trade, at least for the moment. But don't take my word for it. Take the Hunger out for a spin and let me know what you think. Do you feel like the update went too far in terms of altering the Hunger's identity, or do you feel as if the changes are a step in the right direction? I'm curious to see what your thoughts are on the matter. For now, I'm going to continue testing the weapon extensively, and I'll make a follow-up video with my thoughts after I've had time to let everything sink in. And with that, I'll be concluding the video here. It was pretty weird to make another informal video. The structure is definitely a little more loose, especially since my script is not so elaborate when it comes to making something like this. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes in the future. If you want to see more videos related to Dauntless, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel and check out some of my older videos. It was good talking to all of you again, and I'll see you soon. Take care.